Hi, the GTP community. This is Olivier. I want to share with you a few things that we've been working on the last sprint. It's been an amazing sprint. We learned a few things, and also we managed to finish most of the tasks, all the tasks that we had to do in this sprint. So I'll go ahead and share with you. And thank you for watching this this sprint update. So in the other sprint, we worked on improving the usage of our application. So making sure the users are able to install the application on their home screens, or that's if they're using mobile phones, or if they're using desktops, and they can also install it on their desktops. So we made it a progressive web applications. So that also included adding more things like accessibility, then also making sure that we are using the standard, good standards for application. So yeah, so we added like proper icons to make sure that if users are using different font sizes, they can see proper icons. So there's a launcher, there's an offline page, then there's also a home icon that shows on their devices. So we also added this close button here, just to make sure that the users can close this whenever they want. So you can click on that and to just close that pop-up, so that if you don't want to install, you want to install it later, then you can see it next time when you open your application. Other things that we worked on is the filter. So on the users page, you can see the users based on their user type, so you can filter by row. So for example, here, when you click on admin, you only see admin. Then when you click on security guard, so that will search for both admin and the security guard, and you can see the results here. Then you can also search for resident, so that will show you the resident. Then so you can keep adding more according to however you want. If you want to remove it, just click it there, then it will remove it. Or if you want to get rid of them all, you can just clear filter. Then you see all the results showing. So another thing that worked on this page is that if you have like a lot of users and you go to the next page, then you have to, so when you come back and change the filter, that filter initially it wasn't refreshing the search, I mean the query. So we had to make sure that it actually resets the whole query. So when you're on the next page and you come and change the filter, it takes you to the first page and just make sure that it shows you all the users that you have. So that was also like something that I worked on. If I go back on the search, so we also make sure that this search is kind of a free form, so it allows you to search more things that you want. So for example, you can say can find me where name is Olivier, for example. So you can search just by specifying the name. You can still do if you just search for Olivier, it will still bring you the results. But you can also like just go sort of low level to search, like for example, user type, where it's got to client, for example. So that will only bring for clients, or you can search for client, then that will bring you also prospective clients and also clients as well. Another thing that we added is a lot more buttons. So this allows you to, if you're searching for clients and you have got like 100 clients, then you won't be able to like scroll through all of them at once. So we're only fetching few users when you search for a specific query. Then if you don't find the user that you're looking for in the users that you've gotten, then you click the load more button and to fetch more users that match your query. So that was something to make it easy for the custom success manager to easily find what they're looking for. Okay, the other things that we worked on, we added a few things on the timesheet. So the timesheet, since it calculates the time from up to the 25th, so we had to make sure that we get the right results on that date. And also another thing that we worked on is also making sure that the search and the scanner do not show when the user who's logged in is not an admin or a custodian. So yeah, so that that also adds on other security and permission issues that we've been heavily working on the back end, thanks to our engineering lead. And that's like something that we are keeping in mind, that we also keep to work on and also to improve on our side to make sure that we increase the security of our application on both sides, both the front end and back end as well. Another thing that I worked on is also to make sure that we keep our code base healthy. So this is by adding more tests, restructuring, and also refactoring components to make them more sustainable in the future. Like in case we need to go back and add one thing, we can easily do that. So we've been doing a bit of structuring and adding things here and there. And we'll also keep doing that, keep doing more of those, just to make sure that we increase our user experience. Another thing that we've been working on is also reducing the rollback issues that we've been getting from the application, and that's also going, like, it's really going well. So we'll keep making sure that we fix all the issues that we get from there. And yeah, you can also file any issue. If you have used the application and found an issue, feel free to file it to, you can go to the contact, then you can either send support or call any of this number. Then we can work on those issues. Yeah. Thank you very much for watching. That was my sprint update. Stay safe and see you next sprint. Bye.